Good morning. I'm off to Picket Fence Gals, PFG. Yesterday. So Wednesday, I didn't sell nothing. I had a bunch of stuff re-tagged. That's when people bring it up to the register, they pull the tags off, and then they change their mind. So it was re-tagged and put back in my booth, and you can always tell because they're taped on. And I'm like, it was a rough sale on Wednesday. But yesterday, I was working PF2, and I had that really tall cabinet that I put in, the narrow tall cabinet sell to a really cute gal who was like not looking for a cabinet, and she's like, it's just so cute that, and I'm like, it is cute, right? And I was gonna paint it white. She goes, oh, I wouldn't want it white. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't paint it white. So that's gone. Yes, it's part of my rent for one booth. It's like half the rent for the upstairs booth. And then another gal came in, and she's, after that big cabinet went, suddenly my booth got really active. And she was like, I would like this corner cabinet, but there's a lot of stuff on it. So I'm like, yes, the corner shelf that I've been carrying around. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been throwing that thing around. It's since my old house. I bought that 26 years ago for my bathroom in my old house, and I've been carrying that around for 26 years. So I was like, it's got to go. And I had been using it just to fill up the corner and have shelves, but I put a price tag on it because I'm like, I don't want to see it again. But now I got to put stuff in, and that's two very large pieces. I was like, oh my gosh. So I've got a few small pieces because I don't have any large pieces. And I'm going to just do some rearranging magic. So, I mean, if you've, I don't know if other stores do this. I don't know if antique stores do this. I don't know if, like, other occasional sales do this. But at Picket Fence Gals, if something sells, we try to rearrange the booth so it looks like nothing's gone, so that it looks pretty again. And I've kind of become really good at it. And they send me in. Like, Stacy, see if you can do something up there. And I've gotten really good at making things look full when they're not. And I can't actually make it full when it's full. I have a problem. I still struggle with that. But for some reason, my brain kicks in when there's like an empty spot and I can fix. I'm a fixer. So I thought, well, I'm going to employ my fixer skills on my own stuff and just start shifting the stuff that's in there around, because I don't have anything big to put there. I mean, two large pieces in one space is like, huge problem. Nobody told me I sold a bench on the porch. My porch space is empty. So now I gotta take something out of here. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a problem. At the end of my day, tired, crabby, and hungry. I got glass rolling around back there. I stopped at the thrift store on the way home because I don't have anything to put in my space, my outdoor space. So I found a cute outdoor table, a little cafe chair back there that's pretty ugly. It'll need a makeover. It's just gonna get tossed in there for now. What do I do? Nobody called me. I wasn't prepared. Now I gotta go home. I gotta come back tonight and fix everything because I don't work tomorrow until noon. So after they close at 5, I'll be back. So I am gonna go get food, load my car, get back in the car, go load the space. I'm exhausted. But I gotta do it. I think I'm just gonna stop at Subway and pick up sandwiches for my family. I can't even function right now. My daughter loves Subway too. She'll be happy. But I'm like, I don't want to cook, and I know I got just a ton of work. I don't have time to cook. And I know my husband didn't think about cooking because he's busy too. All right, car's loaded again. Back to Picket. I can't see. I don't know why I'm looking back there. Habit. See? It was a car. Pretty much everything that I just bought has to go in. Because I went into the shop, the garage, and my bins are on the bottom of everything that used to be in our basement. And I told my husband, I said, I can look right at them and know those are my bins, but I don't have time to pull 6 layers off the top of them of stuff that's not my stuff. So I'm just frustrated right now because I'm having a good month. That shouldn't even be a thing. I mean, you shouldn't be frustrated because you're selling a lot. And I think what's frustrating me is I'm selling a lot, and I know I could sell more if I could get it in there, and I can't get to it. That's the part that's frustrating me. So pretty much everything I just acquired at any sale that you've seen recently has been loaded into the car. And it's gonna get there. I'm glad I stopped at the thrift store because I would have nothing for the porch. Literally nothing. I'm not even kidding. I was so frustrated with what's in my garage right now. There's a lot of Christmas, which is awesome because next month is our Christmas kickoff, and I need to be ready for it. My sister's coming over at the end of the month to help me organize the garage, and that'll be helpful. She's like a whirlwind, and she keeps me on track. Once it's there, it will get out of hand from time to time, but once there's an organization system, and she's freaking brilliant at creating that, I can do it if there's an organization system. Coming up with the organization system is what overwhelms me. I'm like, I don't know. I literally want to crawl into the fetal position and cry. I was like, let me crawl into the fetal position. Oh, I did pretty good this morning rearranging the space and getting it looking good considering I had nothing for it. And then the porch just threw me. It just threw me. I was like, I wasn't ready for it. I wouldn't have been ready for it last night, but at least I would have had an option. I would have found something to bring for that space. One of the gals who actually had carried it out apologized profusely. I mean, it's their job to notify you so that you have the right pieces to bring in, and she knows she. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things. So I'm gonna get there, unload this bad boy. It's gonna be way dark by the time I go home. I am tired. I'm in pain, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, this is the job, and it's 5 days out of every month. So I'll spend a week recovering, and I'll think next month it'll be different. Are we all laughing yet? Next month it will be different. It won't be different. I'm thrilled to death to have moved some big pieces. I'm mystified, y'all, at what sold and what didn't, and what I expected to see gone, and it's still here, and holy cow. I got the porch space done right away because there was still sunlight out, and then I went up to my second booth and just loaded a bunch of smalls in there. And then I came over to this booth, and it looks like nothing moved. Wait, there was a painting there. So a wall hanging of some sort has left the building. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked at what's still here and why I'm still seeing this. Why are you still here? I don't know. But I'm going to get this stuff hung up and put in and priced, and holy bucket. I am heading home. 3 booths down. Now I get to go take a shower. Tired of dripping sweat. Van. Not in the van right now. The truck. What am I in? I'm in a car. I'm in a baby SUV. It's empty. The baby SUV is empty. Ooh, so we go home, get a shower, and go to sleep.